I reported on how the White House had reached out to 30 TikTok influencers to supposedly brief them on what was happening in Ukraine. But as we noted, there was a little bit more to it than that, as White House press secretary laid the propaganda on thick during the call. Psaki falsely claimed that not only did the Russians hack the election in 2016, but that the reason for inflation and the rise in prices was due to the pandemic and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. They spent all this time attacking energy and bowing to the leftist narrative. Now they're trying to run away from the consequences of that long-term policy and act like none of this is their fault. And they want to have the TikTok folks help spread their lies. They'll talk with 18-year-olds who pose for the camera, but they wouldn't talk with energy companies or do anything to lift the restrictions that have contributed to the problem. We saw the hilarious take from SNL about the meeting with the TikTokers, mocking the White House effort. But here are the results of the indoctrination effort. Watch as she explains that somehow it's the pandemic and Putin who are responsible for 40-year high inflation and record gas prices. But if you can't pay $7 a gallon, she does tell you that you can use Gas Buddy to see if you can find it cheaper somewhere. Oh, and here's where you donate to Ukraine, she says. There were also multiple different hair changes in this short propaganda piece. So how did that go? Her comments showed that people weren't buying it. They blamed Biden. Americans also gave Joe Biden a resounding response that this latest narrative wasn't going to work, no matter how many TikTokers he tries to use to spread his spin. Americans have been living the reality of this for months. They know it's not because of Putin. In a new poll from ABC News/Ipsos, Americans disapprove of Biden across the board, but particularly when it comes to the economy, inflation, and gas prices.